In this video, I'll show you how to edit your elevations in different ways. I'll demonstrate how to update your elevations with any changes you make to the plans. I'll show you how to explode the elevation symbol into individual lines so that you can adapt it as necessary. And I'll also show you how to add extra details to your elevations, such as trees, people and cars, using the symbol browser. Firstly, if you make any changes to your plans, you can update your elevations without drawing them from scratch. To do this, use the Recalculate elevation tool. For example, I've just added a window to my plans here. At the moment, this change isn't apparent on my elevation. Click on the elevation you want to update, then click the right mouse button, and a menu will pop up. Click the Recalculate elevation option. After a moment, the elevation is updated to reflect the changes you've made. There may be various other things that you want to change about an elevation. For example, there may be lines you want to lengthen or shorten, or features you want to remove. As you can see, at the moment the elevation is one symbol. You can explode the elevation symbol into its constituent lines and symbols, ready to make changes. However, please note that once the elevation has been exploded, it cannot be updated using the Recalculate elevation tool. Ensure you're happy with your plans before you explode an elevation. To explode an elevation once it's selected, on the Symbol tab, click the Explode button. A dialog box pops up asking if you're sure you want to explode the symbol. Click Yes. Now, if you click on the elevation, you will only select the individual line and not the entire symbol. Depending on the pitch and geometry of your roof, you may find that the fascia comes down over the face of the windows in your elevation views. As occurs on site, you may need to adjust the fascia up to remedy this. Once an elevation symbol has been exploded, you can raise the fascia using the Stretch tool. On the Modify and Selection tab, click the Stretch button. The instruction tells you to click to place the first point on the Stretch selection box. Click just to the left of the roof, under the roof ridge. We don't want to include the roof ridge in the selection box. The next instruction tells you to click to place the second point on the Stretch selection box. Move your mouse to the right of the roof below the fascia. We want to include the fascia in the selection box. Click to place the second point of the selection box. The next instruction asks you to click to place a point of reference. Click on the point where the fascia meets the walls. It doesn't matter which side of the roof. The final instruction tells you to click to select the final stretch of the items. Now you can use an arrow key to tell BuildingWorks which direction to stretch the roof in, and by how much. Press the up arrow on your keyboard. The distance dialog box pops up. Enter the distance you want to raise the fascia by, and click OK. After a moment, the fascia will be stretched up by the dimension you've entered. You can repeat this process for each elevation as required. Once an elevation has been exploded, you can also extend the line at the bottom of the elevation to create the ground level. Click on the line at the bottom of the elevation. If the elevation has a gable or projection, as in this example, it may be made up of two or more shorter lines. Click on the blue handle at the end of the line. Holding down the Shift key, move your cursor to the point you want to extend the ground level to. Click to select the stretch of the line. Repeat this process on the other side of the elevation. Click to select the line. Click on the blue handle at the end of the line, and holding down the Shift key, move your cursor and click to select the stretch of the line. Once your ground level is in place, you can add some details to your drawing, such as trees, people and cars, using the symbol browser. Let's start by adding a tree. Click on the Drawing and Annotation tab and click the Symbol Browser button. Click the arrow next to the Landscape category and then click the Trees in Elevation option. You'll see the selection of trees in elevation appear in the middle pane. Scroll down the window and click on the tree symbol you want to use. If you're happy with the symbol, click Insert. BuildingWorks is now ready to place the symbol on the drawing. The instruction window tells you to click to select the insertion point. Find a snap point on the ground level and click to place the symbol. The next instruction tells you to click to select the rotation of the item. Hold down the Shift key and move your cursor to the side so the tree is standing up straight. Click to confirm the rotation. You can add all sorts of symbols to your elevations in this way. If we have a look at the symbol browser again, you can see that there are a range of people symbols and also vehicle symbols, which you may find useful. Once you've finished working on your elevations, it's a good time to save your project. Click the Save As Project button, enter a name for this version of your project, and then click Save. Have a go at editing the elevations in your drawing. Update your elevations to show any changes to your plans by selecting the elevation, clicking the right mouse button, and selecting Recalculate Elevation. Explode the elevation to raise the fascia if required, and to add a line for the ground level. Finally, insert symbols from the symbol browser to embellish your elevations. Over to you.